Good morning. It's been raining all night and it's still overcast, but guess what time it is? It's time for Bungee Fit. And I'm right in front of it. It says, these buns fly. So Keith wasn't really ready. So I have stuff to do in town anyway after this. So yeah. So it said to come like 20 to 30 minutes early because you gotta be fit for the bungee. So I am gonna bring my phone in and my, what do you call it? My stand, and see if I can get some footage. You know, when you're around other people, you know, you need to get permission, and other people sometimes don't like to be on camera, especially if they're probably working out and jumping on a bungee. But we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go in and get fit for my harness, and if I don't get footage, I will report back and let you know what I thought. It's our first time doing this. So, okay, let's start Saturday jumping bungee. Okay, done with bungee class. Sorry, the van's on because I'm hot, so I got the air conditioner on me. But yeah, it was fun. I could see, so this was just the intro class, so they just showed you, you know, some moves and just to get comfortable, because it truly is your brain, you know, because you just fall forward because the bungee catches you, and you have to go early because you get fit for it, so that they can see, like, when you're sitting, that you're sitting at the right height, or when you fall forward, you know. And so it is kind of a mind thing at first, because it's not natural to just fall backwards or fall forwards. But you know what I've realized? Oh, and then Keith showed up late, so he couldn't do it. So he just sat and watched. And I think he was on TikTok most of the time. He said he got a little clip of me, so we'll see. I'll have him send it to me if he has it, and I'll insert it here. But so that was disappointing, because I wanted him to do it. It was only 30 minutes, and again, it was just like little pieces of like what they do, because it was the introductory class. But I've realized, I was telling Keith, I've realized about myself that I like to work out alone. I'm not much of a group person anymore. You know, I used to be, you know, way back in the day. But I like to go and put my headphones on and do my own thing. Imagine that. So yeah, probably not something that I'd sign up for, but yeah, I mean, it was fun. I can see how it would be fun, and like when you really know what you're doing, and you're in a class and you all know like when to jump and fly and stuff like that, I can see that being fun. But yeah, but it was fun to try. Always good to try new things. So all right, I'm gonna head into town, and he said that he's making pizza later. Oh, and the lady, so you have to get weighed. I just know that. She's like, I gotta weigh in. I'm like, because yeah, I know everybody does that. You know, when you're at the doctor, hey, take your shoes off and everything. And she goes, no, keep them on, because they need to know like the total weight. And I said, I go, just don't tell me. And of course she told me. And I was like, and so a little more than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, I need to get on that. So anyway, okay, who knows where the day takes us. I will check in later. Ready? Okay, we got it. Hey? Yeah, they're having roller derby. Tryouts. You want to play? Keith said yes, right, Keith?
Sure, yeah, I'm going to be the whip. I went 3 times around there, and I felt like I was going to break my neck.
Yeah, that was a bust, huh?
Yeah, no, that was too high risk for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't adapt as well. But you know, when you don't have your own skates, it's hard. Those didn't fit me well. And I didn't have the right socks. I only have like footies. And so yeah, we'll use all that as an excuse. But
that's it.
And it's Sunday afternoon.
Should have got the rollerblades. Maybe
Yeah,
that would have been better.
There's quite a few people there. There were a lot of little kids, so
Yeah,
we didn't want to show them up, right?
No, I didn't want to fall and crush one.
Okay, bungee fitness, kind of a bust.
Roller,
Kind of a buzz.
You went around at least 5 times.
We got out there, yeah.
I got 3 times around really slowly.
Hey, at least we tried.
It was definitely, I was definitely the oldest person out there on the skates.
At least we did it, right?
That's right. I can now take that off the bucket. But
Yep.
it's been at least 40 years since I roller skated.
Yeah.
You know, actually probably longer than that because I was only in high school.
Oh yeah.
And that wasn't yesterday.
And Chef's getting her nails done and stuff, right?
Yeah, she's all ready. She's got all shampooed, cleaned up, ears done, nails done. You know.
So Key's picking up Chef. So I got a lot to do too. I gotta find a dump somewhere. Anyway, that's a personal problem. I'll be back. Okay, I'm here at where am I? Blue Springs Park, and I only came to dump. See, I'm dumping. I was in the middle of dumping. Look who pulls up. Do you know she's the one that I saw in Nashville when I was stuck in Nashville? Yes, the Mercedes. Yes. I was like, how can that be?
Oh, well, now we're officially friends.
We are officially friends. What's the chances?
I don't know.
And you caught me in the middle of dumping.
I know, and that's we came over to. Oh, look at Bob's taking a picture of me.
And what's funny is there's a huge line. I didn't expect that huge line.
Oh, to come in?
Yeah, and I told the cute, he's cute. He's actually the, what do you call it?
Toll taker guy?
No, he's the manager of the park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was looking it up to see what was going on here, and I'm like, oh, Dustin, you're cute.
Oh,
well,
so funny.
anyway, so I threw my gloves on. She goes, I'm going to give you a hug, even if you got your gloves on. So, what's your name?
My name's Tammy.
Tammy, do you have a YouTube?
No, we don't.
Otherwise, I'd give you a shout out.
I know. Well, that's okay. Someday, maybe.
Someday.
Someday.
Okay, this is the story of my life. So, after I was coming back to finish my dump, and I cannot find the cap. Do you see where that is? That's where the cap was. And I don't think it was, I don't think it would go down there unless it hit perfectly. Because, like, that's as big as the cap is right there. How can I lose the cap to my dump? This is crazy. And now they're going to think I stayed in the park to see the manatees because I paid $10, but you have to pay to get in the park. I have no clue where the cap to my dump went. Maybe a monkey took it or something. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out to buy a new one. Can't even dump without something happening. Well, finally made it back. I can honestly say I really, really, really dislike where I'm staying, and I can't wait to leave here. It's so far from it. I've spent $50 in the last 3 days since I went to Love on gas because there is nothing by here, and you have to drive so far. I feel like I'm in the car all day long. And yeah, I don't know how I lost the cap to my my dumping hose, but yeah, and how weird to meet somebody at dumping. This is just the story of my life. And I was gonna say too, listen, I feel like this week I have been swimming through mud. Like I just feel like I keep moving and I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. And I have been in a cesspool of feelings. And it's funny because I did that audio thing. I did that Friday night at 8 o'clock. I think I said it was like 8:30 when I was done. And if you guys didn't see the Karen who left a comment, her name's not Karen, but so shall she be called. And listen, please don't say, just ignore the haters. I know it's coming from a good place. You don't have to say it. I get it. But listen, I'm just human. And sometimes, like I said, I am not in the mood this week. And sometimes I feel like saying something back. And just, like I said, when I'm in the mood, most of the time I delete them. I don't get that many. But yeah, I just wasn't in the mood, Karen. And if you didn't see it, it's like, Tracey, I just have to, you have charisma and you should have more followers. And, but there's always a but. But I want to try to say this as gently as possible. Me and a lot of your followers have been seeing a lot of red flags. What? It's a passive aggressive thing, you know. You say something nice, then it's like, but, and I'm like, do you have like a Tracey fan club or something? How do you know any of my other followers? Are you speaking for them? Have you been designated the spokesperson, Karen? And, but what's funny, and she goes, and do not delete this in capital letters. Because I guess if I did, then, I don't know, I wouldn't be a true person or something. I don't know, she went on. But then she never told me what the red flags were. So I said, WTF? What are you talking about? I'm like, this is YouTube. You don't even know me. It's like, I mean, seriously, I just sometimes wonder. And again, this week, not in the mood. And then she writes back, oh, the language. And I'm like, well, the audacity. You said, if you see red flags, do not watch me. Do not, I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't know you. I don't care in the least bit. If you do not watch me, I do not care. I prefer you don't watch me. How's that? I know sometimes I think people think that I'm like the super nice person. I have feelings just like the rest of you. A lot of times I want to kick people in the shins or in the nuts or punch them in the face. I mean, you know, sometimes people push you to that. You know, they're just feelings, but, you know, and so it felt a little good to, you can't let people walk all over you, you know? Sometimes you gotta say something back. So please don't worry about me, like, when that happens. I mean, I'm just standing up for myself. Like, who the f are you? If you were here, I mean, I wouldn't, but, you know, it's all in thought. So that said, oh yeah, so I said, I'll do you one better. Instead of deleting this, I'll pin it. So you can go look at it. It's on the last video, and let me know what my red flags are. If I have red flags, then why are you watching me? I don't get it. And what if I said that to you? Oh, the red flags. We all got together, and we didn't want to say anything, but we want to say something. It's like an intervention. That would be for a family member to say, not somebody you don't know, never met. They don't know you exist. Not the person to say that to. And especially one who is not in the mood and sitting in a cesspool of feelings. So, all right, there you go. I feel better. Glad we had this chat. Good therapy session. Good talk, good talk. Okay, I don't know. I might take a break this week. And but Thursday, I'm going to try and figure out, I'm going to have, what's her name? You know, Jenny from the senior living. We're going to try and do a live. So we'll see if I can figure that out. So yeah. Okay. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I just need, I isolate when this happens. Like when I am sad. When I'm sad, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. And so I isolate and I just keep to myself. And yeah, I can't wait to get on the road and head to Jacksonville. Get out of here, really. Get out of, this is depressing, me being here too. So it's kind of all just come at the same time. So don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, I'm gonna let you go. You go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You have to sell everything and move into a van. Again, go call someone you love, and as Joy says, tell them that you love them. Don't forget your magic. Always look for the good. And do not, whatever you do, be a Karen. Okay? Okay. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye, Karen.